Sacred Saturday recap, 9 August 2025, computer game Nancy Drew, the Shattered Medallion. So here I, Tanis Leonhardi of Seattle, recap my Sacred Saturday computer game playing for my Sacred Saturday on 9 August 2025, today. The computer game I selected for play this time was Nancy Drew, the Shattered Medallion 2014 game. This tradition is one I started as a preteen and continue on as I am able. It is a Saturday I dedicate to balanced eating and concentrated / ritualized computer game playing. I played the computer game on my 2011 MacBook Pro laptop with built-in CD/DVD slot. Alright, I did not need to play with a computer mouse this time. What is the progress I made within the game? So, I made progress by talking to people, which is like, it's a little bit of a different game in that sense of like, it was a lot of going back and talking to each person, and then, you know, someone is, you know, like in a tasks list it says to do something. And like, it's like, it got, you know, there was a, you know, a trade of one thing for another, but like one of the persons that I talked to gave me the thing, and then I had to go talk to the person that had been given the thing to like, and then, so then there was an exchange, and then the thing got figured out, but it was like, you know, talking to people and playing like messenger, so to speak. That resulted in the thing getting done. So it was like, it's a little bit different. Not that it doesn't ever happen in Nancy Drew games, just like there's an emphasis on the in-person interactions for this particular Nancy Drew game. And let's see, I decided to try and figure out, they have a place in the game called the Puzzle Palace. I was like, it said it can earn points, and there's stuff that can be bought with points and stuff, and I was like, you know, maybe I'll try and figure out, let's see if I can win each of these games at least once more and figure out how many points I actually win for each game. So I did that, but it wasn't necessarily, they're difficult games / puzzles, so I was like, it took time for me to figure that out. And then let's see, I found something I'd missed before in the wool shed, or the barn, the wooden barn, and I got the blades for the shearing gears figured out, kind of thing. I still have a number of things to figure out. However, I've a number of larger items, and I'm guessing in exploring, I'm like, I think I've made progress on, so there's like 5 challenges in the reality show. So this is Nancy Drew exploring, playing on and investigating on a reality television show, kind of competition style, action adventure in New Zealand. And so challenge 1 was collecting flowers / plants, and so I'm on a wool challenge, but then I'm also going to explore like an underwater observatory, and there's kayaking, and there's like, you know, a waterfall, and like wood carving, and so there's like and then there's like a covered tented area, and there's a place with locks, and so I'm just kind of, so I don't know, and like some of the exploring I'm doing might not be related to the wool challenge and shearing the sheep. So I've like made progress on multiple fronts. Yeah, there's something I missed. I think I was gonna say, what was it? Oh, I fixed the blades, the motor on the shearing machine. Oh, and I found a few, I think they're Easter eggs, which I didn't find in Sea of Darkness or in my play thus far in Labyrinth of Lies. So the Easter eggs, one was like, it looked like a plush sheep, and they have like the taxidermy sheep in the game. So there's like, oh, and the name of it was a hen in training, and I was like, is the hen in training, like, is it in the shape of a sheep, to kind of remind us that stuffed animals have kind of 2 meanings. They can mean a plush, like here, Hedgie the Hedgehog, but it could also mean like taxidermy stuffed animal. And then I got another, I think it's an Easter egg, and it was what, let's see, I wrote it down. Sunny side up Easter egg, and I was like, man, from 0 in 2 games to 2 in 1 game, and I was like, maybe I should stick with this one. So the big question, am I sticking with this game or a different game for Sacred Saturdays for the time being? You know what, I ate some Enjoy brand leaking mango today. So it's just mango and a plum powder, which I used to eat a ton of. Not a ton, like 2,000 pounds, but it was a 7-ounce bag. You know, a 7-ounce bag by 7-ounce bag at a time, as I could afford it. You know, it's fun, and it allows me a little portal into like thinking about my time in Hawaii, while also like trying to figure out the challenges, and a little bit about like Maori culture and shearing sheep and flowers of New Zealand and plants of New Zealand and that kind of thing. And I was like, you know, maybe I'll stick with this one. Yeah, so today was 1 hour and 58 minutes of play. I kept it to one, so I wrote small deliberately. I was like, I'm going to keep it on one page, no matter how much I play. So I did it. I did that. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll stick with this one. Nancy drew the Shattered Medallion for my Sacred Saturday play for the time being. And who knows, maybe Hedgie will make an appearance. But if not, she's here for at least one. So there we go. That's my Sacred Saturday recap, 9 August 2025. Computer game, Nancy drew this Shattered Medallion.